Hello, welcome to this week's Margaritas podcast.
You're on.
Yeah,
Also,
I love how she did that.
3, 2.
That was new.
That was
That
new.
was definitely new. I loved it.
Yeah, no, that was good.
She's becoming a really good social media manager.
She's becoming a
Yeah.
pro.
Anyway, so hey guys.
Hi.
So another week. We're tired. Oh, I never
She
mind.
was saying, hurry your slow butt up.
Okay. I thought she was directing for a change.
But you know what? Either way,
Either way, it's fine. It's fine.
it was fine.
Yeah, okay.
All right,
So,
so yes, we're back for yet another episode.
yes.
So excited.
I'm not even gonna, I've lost count, so I'm not even trying to keep up anymore.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
no. Doesn't matter. It's
Mm-mm.
fine. So last week we talked about the hunting wives.
Oh,
So I just need to
yes.
say that I have realized this about myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm impatient. I'm an impatient person. So last week I talked about we talked about hunting wives, and I said I was going to watch it, and we also talked
Yes.
about this book that I was reading, Pen Pal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to jump on into it, but um I realized everything, like I don't have patience to sit through things.
Yeah.
Like I understand there has to be a build and suspense. I just I just I can't pay attention for that long. I feel like the older I get, the shorter my attention span is. Like it took me until, let's see, it was 8 episodes. It took me 7 episodes to get into it. I don't think I was not feeling it until
That's
like
not good.
episode 7.
You weren't feeling it at all.
And then like by the time I got to number 8, I kind of skipped through.
Okay, so hunting wives is not your thing.
I mean, it was fine. Like I liked the concept of it.
Yeah.
It just, for some reason, I don't know. I couldn't pay attention. I couldn't pay attention to it
Okay.
because I feel like it was just so drawn out. And I feel like every time something new happened, they suspected somebody different. It was like, okay,
Yeah.
my brain shut down.
See, that's what kept me in it, just trying to figure out who done it.
Yeah.
For me, I mean, it was fine. It took me a couple of episodes, and then I was like, okay, I like this. Once I got past all the every everything else,
All the
all the
all the nudity.
kinkiness and
Yeah.
everything else. So yeah, once I got past all of that, I was hooked on just the mystery of it all.
Yeah.
But I'm not as impatient as you are.
I love a good who done it, but I need it to wrap up in like
You
30
need it.
minutes or less. Like I
Well,
need
it
one
dragged on for eight
episode. I need
episodes.
one episode, and I need to find out who done it. Like by the end of the episode.
And now, after the way it ended, it seems like there's going to be a season 2 of
Yeah.
not really who done it because we know who did it,
Yeah.
but still, there's
Yeah.
going to be a lot of more stuff going on.
Yeah.
I hope if
Also,
there's a second season.
my book, Pen Pal. Like I thought I was signing up for just a dirty prison pen pal story. And then all of a sudden there was like some ghosts involved and it went off the rails. There was a concept of a plan there,
Mm-hmm.
but it was almost 370 pages almost.
Okay.
And when I tell you it it was losing me. It was losing me. About 300 pages of that was just them doing the nasty. I mean, I was just like, okay. It was almost like 50 Shades of Grey where I was like, oh my God, okay, they're doing it again. Just skip, 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 skip. Like, at first when they start doing it, you're like, oh,
Okay.
hello. You're like, okay, we're getting to
Okay.
the nitty gritty. But then also, I'm going to tell you one of my biggest pet peeves is pet names. I can't
Yeah.
stand a pet name.
Yeah.
And I feel like if he called her his little bunny rabbit one more time,
Ew.
I was going to hunk the book
He's
across the room. It was disgusting. And it carried on through the whole entire book. She was his little bunny rabbit. He
no.
was the big strong
Oh.
lion.
Okay, see, I'm not sure if I want to read this book. I know I'm supposed to read it. You're going to let me borrow it, and I'm
Yeah.
supposed to read it. And I'm so on the fence because, at first when you're talking about it, it sounds pretty good. And then talk a little more about it. And I'm like, no, I can't read it.
Yeah.
But then you mentioned 50 Shades of Grey, and we
Yeah.
both know I did enjoy those books. So I'm like, okay, I'm back in. But then you said bunny rabbit, and now I'm like, I'm out. I don't want to read it.
Can I tell
That's
you
so cringy.
the one thing about 50 Shades of Grey that turned me off immediately?
What's that?
Okay, and this is so petty. It's petty. I know it is. First of all, I don't think it was a well-written book, but
Well,
also
no.
and it was like there was nothing to talk about, so they just made him have sex all the time. And so I was like, okay, that's fine. But the one thing that turned me away from that book is every time they would have sex, she would say "arg," and I'm like, is she a pirate? What? And every time I would read it, I would be like, okay, "arg." Like, who says that? Who says that during sex?
Okay, I don't remember that. I got to go back
Who
and read the books again.
who is just doing it and just goes arg?
I don't know, but let's just say most smut is not written well.
No, this
Okay,
was not. This
and
I
it's
don't
not,
think
but I still enjoyed it. And then I also enjoyed the movies that followed. I watched the movies.
my friend and I went to every single one of the movies, and we were the obnoxious people who laughed and made fun of it the whole time.
I was laughing too. I watched it in the privacy of my own home,
It
though. I
was
didn't want to go watch that movie with a
no,
bunch
it
of
was
strangers.
me and probably like 75 women in a movie theater and just them. And then in the movie when he like pulls down her pants and I see her leg hairs blowing in like
Oh yeah,
I'm like,
that
okay,
bothered
you know
me.
what? What are we doing here? Like what's happening?
That that bothered me. Why did she not shave
And you know
for
what?
that scene? What?
It's totally
I
fine. If you
mean,
don't want to shave, don't shave, whatever. But
I guess
when I
so.
saw him blowing, I said, I'm done. Let's go. Let's pack it up and go home.
Oh my gosh, this is not what I thought we were going to talk about tonight. But
Anyway,
we're getting into
so
50 Shades now, and I'm going to go read those books again.
yeah, well,
Go through them,
I
see
still
where
feel
she said
like
"R."
you should. She says arg a lot in the book, and every time I was like, oh my god, okay, so we're pirates now. But and
Okay.
I read it like a pirate every single time. Anyway, but that's one thing that really I that was like the hill that I died on. I
Yeah.
was like, why is she saying arg all the time? Like, who says this? No
Okay.
one says this.
I I agree. Like I said, it just I wasn't reading it for the literary work though.
Well,
Come
it's
on.
good because it wasn't very well written, but that's fine. It's fine.
That's fine. It was good. And even though I'm kind of on the fence about this pen pal book, a deal's a deal. You watched Hunting Wives this week.
Yeah.
So just whenever you remember to bring me the book, I'll read it. We'll
FYI,
see.
I also have to mention that I did. I by this time I knew what to expect with the show because I mean
Hmm.
I was on I think episode 6 maybe when I stopped watching it last night. I finished it at work. And every time
Oh
we'd
no.
start doing the do with each other, I was like, "Oh, let me turn my phone away. Hopefully, no one stops by or says hello."
Oh,
Because
I could not have been brave enough to watch it at work.
and I was just like, you know what, it's fine. I'm just watching smut at work. Just
Okay,
watching smut on the clock.
the only part I had a hard time, I actually got embarrassed and had to look away from the TV. The scene with the sheriff and his wife in
That
bed.
was so.
I
Now,
was not expecting
keep
that.
in mind, I was watching that scene at work, and
No,
it
you
gets there
weren't.
and she's just railing him from behind and
She
I was like,
is.
what is
And
happening right
she's
now?
a tiny woman,
Oh,
and he's a really big, you know, He's a big
He's a
man.
big burly man.
And this little woman was just freaking, damn.
She was going to town, and I was like, and I'm sitting here at work like, okay,
I,
this is happening.
I had to look away. I had to look away.
I mean, I didn't look away, but I did shield my phone so no one's. I
I
didn't
had a
want
hard time
anyone.
watching that scene.
I didn't want anyone to walk by and be like, um, Tasha,
But do you ever
what
think,
exactly are you watching over here?
like, I don't know how they film scenes like that because if if I was an actress, I don't know, I would have a tough time with it.
I don't think I would.
Not judging anybody or
No,
anything, but me just personally, that would be very difficult to act out.
okay.
I don't
I'm
know
here
if I
to
could
tell
do
you,
that.
and this probably says a lot about my character, but it would not be very difficult for me to act out. I could totally do it. But also, I don't think I could keep a straight face while I do it because I will
Yeah.
be cracking up the whole entire time. Like when she just kind of threw the strap on onto the side table, I was like, okay, well, that was that, guys. That was
Yeah.
no, I could totally film a scene like that.
I don't know. I'm like you though. I couldn't keep a straight face.
No, I would laugh the entire time. I don't know that I could just
I
go.
mean, just the other night, we were just doing a photo shoot and I just couldn't keep it together. I just kept laughing at
You couldn't keep it
nothing.
together for a lot of
I
things.
couldn't keep it together for a simple photo shoot, let
Mm-mm.
alone shooting a scene like that. That would be difficult.
Yeah,
So kudos to the actors because I don't
yeah.
know if I could do all
I
that.
just wonder how many takes that took because
It
that would
had to have been a lot.
that would kill me. Like I would
Yeah.
I would crack up so hard. But I could do it. I could do
I mean,
it.
I had a difficult time watching Brittany Snow in that role because everything I've seen her in just is so kind of goody goody a
Yeah.
little bit. It's not bad, and then bam, she's making out
Yeah.
with the other actress, and I did not see that coming at all. Never seen her play a role like that before. It was very odd.
Well,
I still enjoyed it. I don't know.
she
I
branched
like, but
out.
she definitely branched out with that one.
I mean,
So,
when the second season comes out, I'll watch it.
oh, I'm definitely watching it.
I have to get my brain together because I can't focus for that long.
Okay, I'm definitely watching it. It's on my list.
Yeah. Okay, so we decided that we were going to talk about the safety in online dating because I feel like some of us we need to address it with
Some of us
yeah.
need to, yeah.
Some of us need to, go over the safety tips when online dating.
You seemed very excited when I asked you what we were going to discuss tonight, and you mentioned online dating. So I'm kind of bracing myself.
I feel like it's important. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like it's very important to talk about how to keep yourself safe when dating online. Again, we talked about this before, but if a guy asks you to go hiking on the first date, that's going to be
You
a
say
no.
no.
Okay, so we need to talk about the other things to
Okay.
go along with that.
What are the other things Tanya
So,
should not agree to if ever agreeing to a date? Because we know this is you're aiming this at me.
well,
That's okay though.
listen, it's not
That's okay
aiming it
though.
at you. It's
That's okay
just
though.
I have seen several things. I've been on TikTok a lot. I've seen several people talk about
Yes.
how they have not done any investigating into who they're dating, all
Oh, I
that
do
stuff.
that.
So, okay,
Okay.
so you do that. How do you investigate?
Okay. So for instance, when I got on Facebook dating,
Yes.
which is again, I can't say enough, trash. Don't use Facebook dating. But anyway, but the thing about Facebook dating is you can see your mutual friends.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was reaching out to mutual friends. I'm like, Do you know this guy? Do you know this guy? I
Mm-hmm.
was vetting, and then of course, going straight to Google,
Yeah.
doing a little image search, little background check. I mean, I do the work. I do the legwork as
Yes.
much as I can.
How deep into the background check do you go? Because I'm here to tell you,
I have paid for a background check before. I
I
have
go
used
to
those
a
sites. I have paid for
dangerous
it.
level of background checking. Probably too far. I don't think you're
Do
supposed to go.
tell.
I don't think you're supposed to go as far as I go.
How far have you gone on a
Because
background check then, Tasha?
listen, I know this guy's mama and what kind of car she drives, and I'm like, hey, how's Sheila's Nissan Altima going? And they're like, I don't even know your last name. What do you mean? I'm like, no, I go into like the I Google, I,
hmm
I look up. When you do the search, you can pull up all of their social medias.
hmm
I go to all the social medias.
Yeah.
I go to the family social medias. like, I mean,
She's over there shaking her head.
I am when I if I agree to go on a date with this person,
Yeah.
I'm like, here is a picture of their house and this is their address. So if I come up missing, this is where I am. This is my last location. Like Google Maps shows me his house, and this is where he lives. Here is his house. So also he drives this car.
You really do a deep dive on
Yeah,
this.
no, I do.
Okay.
And also there was one time. So I don't know if you've ever done this before, but there was this guy that I was talking to, and um, we had really just started talking.
hmm
We had not been talking long, and I he said something and I called him his whole government name and he's like, "Did I tell you that?" And I said, "Um,
um,
how did I know your middle name was Andrew?" God, I don't know. I think you told me." And he's like, "I don't think I did."
see, that's scary. That freaks me out. I've always been so worried that I was going to do the same thing on a first date.
Yeah,
Just
no.
casually mention something that I found out that you didn't tell me.
Yeah.
So then you have to admit. What do you do at that point?
You just play dumb. You say, no, I'm pretty sure you told me that. And then just move on, change the subject.
See, I do have my blonde moments, but I'm very bad at acting. So I don't know how I would deal with that
Yeah.
situation if I got busted.
Well, so, okay. So you've done your vetting
Yes,
and then he asks you on a date.
I have to say I do use the "Are we dating the same guy" sites too. Like I'm in on six of them.
Also, I have to tell you, there is this app called T. Have you seen that app?
I've heard about it. I'm not on it yet.
Okay. So, first of all, you have to like take a picture of yourself
hmm
to show that you're a female. I have found some guys on there that I know, and
Oh.
it's green flag, red flag,
hmm
and then when people put red flags on there, they can comment. And there are some people that I have found on there, and I'm like, oh,
Oh
it's
no.
it's it's hot. I'm like, oh, okay,
Mm, mm,
yeah.
yeah.
And some of it I already knew because I know the guys, and I'm like, none of this is surprising. But
Yeah.
at the
Well,
same
I
time,
haven't been on there yet, but also my hesitation with getting on there and checking it out is because there's been some, you know, sketchy stuff going on with it, like
yeah,
data being released or information, and
yeah,
I'm not okay with that. But I haven't been on there yet. So far, the "Are we dating the same guy" groups on Facebook have been working for me.
yeah. Okay,
Um,
so you have vetted your guy, and you're
yes,
fixing to go on a date,
yes,
and he asks you out. What
yes.
are your boundaries with your first date? Obviously we know we shouldn't have that many because she wants to go hiking, but what are your new boundaries now that
Now
we've
that we've
educated you?
discussed, it's obviously we're meeting up in a public place. Obviously.
Yes.
Okay. With plenty of witnesses,
Yes.
daytime hours.
Yes.
We'll start there.
Do your investigation. Dig deep and make sure there's no, check the arrest records.
Check the arrest records. Make sure there's no wife.
Yeah.
That's a biggie.
This is the reason why I check their whole family. I just,
Yeah,
I need to know.
exactly.
If this says that this is a possible spouse of yours, then I need to know,
Mhm.
well, who is she?
Mhm. I mean, when I got on back on Hinge a couple of weeks ago, I mean, there were several guys that I instantly, when they popped up, I clicked X on just because I already recognized them because they have been blasted on all the Are We Dating the Same Guy groups
Yeah.
multiple times on multiple pages.
Yeah.
Like, I instantly knew. Again, I've, I've, I've only matched with one guy this whole time on Hinge.
Well, so again, my first date is normally in a very populated
Very populated
area.
place.
So I don't typically go on a first date in an isolated, I don't go to his house. I don't go,
No,
it's always a restaurant or whatever.
no.
Um, second, third date, probably third date, I might feel comfortable enough to go to his house depending on how things have gone.
Yeah.
But again, I absolutely I send people my location
Mhm.
and say, okay, I'm going to go meet this guy. I'm going to his house. And I'm not kidding. I do get a picture of his house from Google Maps and I'll send it to my children. And I'm like, this is the house.
I
Here is
haven't
the
done that.
address.
Um, and I've never sent anybody my location, but that's just because both of my kids and my son-in-law, we all are on Life 360 and they stalk me all the time anyway.
Yeah.
Like it can just be a regular work day. And if I leave the office to go run an errand, one of them's going to text me and be like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Oh, yeah. No, my kids do the same
Like I
thing.
swear they just stay on Life 360
Yeah.
watching me.
My
So
kids
I'm
stalk
already
me.
being watched. My
Yeah.
location is being monitored at all times by my kids.
Yeah. No, but I still send it and I still say, this is the house.
But yes,
Here
usually
is
I
this
mean
guy's whole name. Here's all of his social media. If I end up dead, he did it.
and usually before I go on a date, besides telling my kids where I'm going,
Yeah.
I always tell a couple of girlfriends because there's always going to be a couple of them that, you included, that I'm like, wish me luck, or we're going
Yeah.
here, we're doing this. And yeah, so people know my location. I need
Okay.
to put you on my Life 360, by the way.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
But also, okay, this is changing the subject just a
Okay.
little bit. Well, changing the subject a lot. We'll get back there. But this is something random I thought about yesterday. Have
Ooh,
you
I love random
ever
stuff.
have you ever met a guy and you thought he was attractive, but his name didn't fit with your name, so you're like, "No, I can't date him."
Okay, okay. I have not dated guys for that reason because they've even had the same name as my brother. No, that's just
But
weird,
have you
or it
is
just
there
doesn't.
names that just doesn't match. It doesn't flow.
I could see that being a
So,
thing. Definitely. There's a couple of names I just stay away from, period.
well, there's some names that I feel like are huge red flags. And
Don't come at me for this either. It
and
just is.
we'll get into that, but there are some guys' names that are just huge red flags. Every guy that I've met with these names have been awful.
I feel like everybody has some names that they're just not okay with after so
Yeah.
long.
But I was on, I don't know, I think TikTok maybe, and I saw this
Mm.
guy and I was like, "Oh, he's cute." But his name was I think it was Larry. And I was like, Larry and
Larry?
Natasha? That sounds stupid. No, absolutely not. And I was just like, Keep going.
No.
Like my name has to flow with their name. If my name doesn't flow with their name, then I can't be bothered.
Yeah. Like
I know that's
Tasha
dumb.
and Tanya.
This
It
is
just flows.
this is we're meant to be, I guess. It's like if my name doesn't. This is probably why I'm single. Listen, I understand. I'm single for a reason. But if my name doesn't flow with their name, I just can't.
Is this a woman thing maybe though? Because I feel like my daughter's the same way. Because she's gone through some of my Hinge profile before and just been like, oh, his name is Kevin. No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
something like that. Just don't even look at the profile. The name did it.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Is that just a woman thing? Maybe? Did
Maybe.
guys do that? I would love to know.
Well, like if you were gonna date a guy named Jeff, I'd be like, no, that doesn't flow. Tanya and
That doesn't
Jeff,
go with
Jeff and
Tanya.
Tanya. That just doesn't
Does
flow.
anything really go well with Tanya though? I
Sure.
hate my name. I swear I hate
Sure.
my name.
No, I hate my name too, but no, there are some names that just flow so well. I mean, I can't think of it right off the spot, but if
I
I
get it.
see if I see a guy and I'm like, I'll say our names together because that's stupid, but whatever. I'll say our names together. And I'm like, you know what? That sounds good. I'll give him a chance.
That reminds me of what we used to do in middle school. Like you would take your crushes, like the little
Yeah,
games you would play and
yeah,
everything to see if you were a match.
yeah.
Ah, I miss those days. Anyway,
I
no,
know.
I know where you're going.
But anyway,
I
I
get it.
just randomly thought about that because I was sitting there and I saw the guy and I was like, oh, he's cute. And then, I mean, his name was like Larry, I think. And I was like, Natasha and Larry? That doesn't flow at all. So I was like, keep
That
scrolling.
doesn't really flow. I don't feel like Larry flows with much.
No, well, definitely not Natasha. Not Tasha,
No,
not Natasha, not Tosh. It's none of it. It
none of
doesn't.
it.
It doesn't flow.
Yeah, there's names out there that don't flow with Tanya either, or Tania, or Tanya, or however you want to pronounce my name.
Tania.
Tania.
Okay. Anyway, so we can get back to the
Okay.
topic. Sorry, that was a little side
I can't
tangent, but
even remember what we were talking
okay.
about before you went off on the random thing.
Sorry.
It's a
Um,
fine. We do that.
safety, safety. Um,
Teaching Tanya to be safe.
yes.
Okay.
So I was thinking about it because I don't know how. I wish that we had all of this stuff back when I was younger because
Mm,
I did some of the riskiest things. Listen, I make
yeah.
fun of you for the things that you want to do. And honestly, I can't say anything because I have done some of the dumbest things that I'm surprised that I'm alive
Well,
at this
yeah,
point.
because we grew up in a time where there were no cell phones.
Yeah.
There were none of this. So we could get away with so much and we did. And I don't
Yeah.
even know how I survived, to be quite honest.
Yeah, no, I don't
I
know how
mean,
I'm still
I
alive.
remember having slumber parties and, after midnight, once all the parents were in bed asleep, sneaking out windows and walking down the street to go to
Oh,
the nearest field and have a party or whatever. Like,
yeah.
how did we not get kidnapped
Listen,
or murdered?
you know the story, but I legitimately, I don't even know how this even happened. I don't even know how this was even a plan, but I
I know the
drove,
story now.
you know where I'm going.
I know where you're
I
going.
drove, parked my car on the edge of the woods, went into the woods with some people I didn't even know. Like I had my friend there with me, but we met these random people in the woods. Again, who planned this? I don't even know. I don't know how we even got there, but I went into the woods. We met two guys, and I literally went back to these two guys' trailer and let one guy give me a whole tramp stamp Okay, I got tattooed by a man I met in the woods. Like, who does this, and how am I still even here?
So obviously you were not a hypochondriac back in the day.
No, no. Back in the day, listen, I was living fast and loose because I was like, you know what? Sure, I just met you and we are in the woods. But you know what? Let's go back to your trailer and give me a tramp stamp. I thought that was a good
I
idea.
still can't believe you did that.
It's literally the most botched butterfly I have ever seen in my life because,
It
I mean,
doesn't look bad.
it was done in a trailer by some man
Yes.
who was learning.
And surprisingly, doesn't look that bad.
And I lived. I don't know
And
how.
you lived.
Also,
You didn't die from infection or anything
I
like that.
don't even remember how we. I'm assuming we just jumped in this man's truck and went to his trailer with him because I wanted it to. I think I was like 17, and the guy was like, "I can, oh yeah, I do tattoos," and I was like, "Oh, let's go." And so we jumped in his truck, I'm pretty sure, and we just went off to his trailer with him. He tattooed me and my friend. And then when we got back,
Mm-hmm.
my car had been towed. So I had to call my grandma and say,
Oh no.
my car has been towed. She had to go help
Grandma, I'm
me
so
get it
sorry.
out. I tried to hide this botched butterfly from her. It was terrible. Oh, it was so terrible. I was like, now I just have this constant reminder, but on my back, that I was an idiot.
Okay,
It's
well,
still there to remind me that I was stupid.
no
So
one ever had to worry about me getting a tattoo in the first place because I'm just scared of needles. But yeah, I still can't believe you did that.
yeah,
I
no,
mean, I would go on a hike, but I wouldn't go into the woods for a tattoo.
no. And
I don't know which is worse, though. We
there was
both should
this
have died.
there was this guy that I met through my friend. I believe she was talking. I don't even know how she met him. I don't even remember. I got in the car and I just took off to go meet this man. I shaved my legs in the car, like on my way to go see him. I was driving. I had my foot up on the dash, shaving my legs. He was like 3 hours away. And
Oh
I
my
was like,
goodness.
yeah, no, this is a good idea.
The first riskiest date I ever took back in college, you
Yeah.
remember when AOL chat first
Oh,
came out and that was a big thing? You
oh,
had your chat rooms.
yeah.
I met a guy on AOL chat and we decided to meet up.
Yeah.
I agreed to meet him, like it was an hour away from where I was living at the time. I didn't tell anybody where I was going. I did meet him at a public place.
Well, kudos to you. I
But
went
then,
I went 3 hours to this guy's house in the middle of nowhere.
but then, even though we met at a public place, I left said public place in the car with him
Yeah.
to just go for a ride.
Yeah. See? How are we
Again,
alive?
I don't know why we survived.
How are we here?
Thankfully, he brought me back to my car in one piece and brought me
Thankfully.
back.
Yeah.
And it was said and done. Never saw him again because I don't even know. I can't remember much. It was a long time ago. But I just remember not clicking. I wasn't into it. I don't know why I went riding with him though. But yeah, I just totally got in dude's car. Took a drive.
Yeah, no. We
Yeah,
we
I don't
did
know
these
why we did
things.
that.
And I just
This is why I'm still okay with going hiking, I guess
yeah,
now.
no. See, we live and we learn. We look back and we say, "No, that wasn't
We
smart."
live and sometimes we still didn't learn. Okay, but I wasn't thinking that whole scenario all the way through. I was just, when we were discussing first dates and hiking got thrown out there, I was like, ooh, I like to hike.
Yeah, no.
It took a minute.
Yeah.
Sometimes. I mean, I'm not stupid. I do
No.
have my blind
No.
moments. Sometimes it just takes a little longer for that wheel to come around
Yeah.
than it
Well,
does yours.
no, I just watched too much TV. I just watched too much true crime at this point.
I
Now,
should watch
back in
more.
the day, I didn't. I was young. I mean,
Yeah.
no one, I don't even know if I really watched TV that often, but
Let me tell you, my daddy was a law enforcement officer all of his life,
yeah.
and that still didn't keep me from doing stupid shit
Oh, yeah, no.
that could have gotten me murdered or
Yeah.
kidnapped. I should
Yeah.
have known better. I didn't.
Well, so anytime someone makes a dumb mistake, the only thing I can say is, I got a tattoo from a man I met in the woods. This is the only thing that I can say. Like, I can't judge anyone for anything at this point
Mm-hmm.
because who am I? Like, why did I do that? I look back at
I
it all
don't
the time
know.
and I'm like, you know what? Do I regret it? No. No.
You know what?
I have no regrets.
Most people in our generation look back and think the same thing, though. We're all always
Do you
like,
know how
how did we
many
survive?
after parties
Oh, the after
I
parties.
went to with
Mm-hmm.
just some rando I met at like a bar or
Yeah.
whatever, like
Mm-hmm.
21 years old, and they're like, "Oh, hey, we're having an after party here." I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
"Let's go. Just give me
Mm-hmm.
the address." And I just show up at some random person's house.
Because
Don't
clubs
know anybody.
clubs were the thing back then too, and you would
Oh,
just leave the club going to the next location with just people you didn't even know.
listen, I was clubbing.
Oh, I
I
was
was
clubbing for a
I
while.
was a wild child. Like
You clubbed a little more than me because I've heard some stories about your clubbing days.
I would honestly go to the club Monday through Saturday. And the only reason I didn't go on Sunday was because we live in Mississippi and there were no clubs open.
Yeah,
I mean, they closed on Sunday.
yeah.
But I would go to the club and I would meet some random people and I would get home as the sun was coming up. I
Mm-hmm.
would shower
Mm-hmm.
and go to work because I had a full-time customer service
Yeah.
job, and
With your pants still on.
sometimes I was still intoxicated,
Oh yeah,
and
definitely.
my supervisor would be like, "Please go sit upstairs. please please get from away from the customers."
I remember those days. I've even had one of those days only once in my 40s, going through a tough time. You still
Mm,
have that one night and then wake up the next morning, and I've I've gone to work drunk within the
yeah.
past 5 years. That's all I'm going to say. But, you know,
Listen,
some
should we talk
some
about lemon drops?
oh,
Because that night
I
with the lemon
still
drops, I was not okay. I don't know how I lived. I
I
don't know
was
how. That's the night I don't know how I survived.
I was not okay, and that is not even the night that I ended up going to work the following morning drunk. But
Yeah.
the following morning, I was wondering why I had this knot on the back of my head, and my head hurt so bad, and I could not remember for the life of me. And then I found a nice little video on my phone.
Yeah.
I was
You
like,
slamming your
"That's
head
what
into the concrete.
that's what happened to
That's
my
what
head."
happened.
There's a video of the two of us. I don't even know what we were talking about. To this day, I watched that video. We were speaking our own language. I
This
don't
is
know what we were saying, what we were doing. I just know that it ended up with me slamming the back of my head on some
yeah,
concrete.
yeah. No, I remember that.
And to this day, no lemon drops for me.
No,
Are you?
I can't even think about it. So I saw, again, going off on a little tangent, speaking of lemon drops, but I saw, okay, so I sent you the video of the Cutwater challenge thing. People are
Yes.
trying to see how many Cutwaters it takes to get them drunk.
Still
Anyway,
want to try that.
I want to try that, but like I saw that they have a lemon drop one, and
Nope.
I instantly, my skin instantly started crawling. I was like, no,
No. No, no.
no.
Absolutely not. I want to try the espresso martini ones.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even like look at a lemon drop
No,
anymore.
no, it's so bad.
Somebody mentions lemon drop, and I'm just like, ooh.
Yeah,
No,
no,
I
that
can't.
was a really that was a long night.
That was a bad, bad night. Bad, bad night. We
Yeah,
had bad margaritas,
bad
and then
margaritas.
we had way too many lemon drop shots.
Yeah.
It will. We'll never do that again.
So we should have known that we had too much when we were in the bathroom and we were reading the wall to each other from like stall to stall. You were in one stall and I was in the other. We were like, oh my God, let me tell you what this says. We were like barely hanging on at
We
that
were
point.
barely hanging, and we were at an upstairs bar
We were,
too.
yeah.
How did we make it down the
I
stairs?
don't know.
I don't even know.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
We should just talk about life safety at this point. Forget dating safety.
Forget dating
We should
safety.
just talk about life safety
Let's let's
because
let's talk about how to keep ourselves safe on a girls' night out.
listen, here's all the things you don't do. This is what I've learned in my life. Don't do all of these things. Don't do any of the things that I've ever done.
Yes. If you must do the lemon drop shots, don't do more than two.
Yeah, keep it at a minimum.
I still don't remember how many we did. I I know it was more than three,
Oh, yeah. It was
but that's all.
yeah. It was a lot.
So definitely limit your shots.
And it was
Maybe don't go to an upstairs bar because I still don't know how we made it out of that without breaking our neck. But
yeah.
he
Don't let some random man buy you shots all night.
wasn't random.
He was random.
We
He
Googled
was
him real quick.
okay. We Googled him real quick, but I literally had no clue who this random man just comes up and says, "Can I buy y'all a drink?" And we were like, "Sure." And then all of a sudden, he's buying us drink. For all I know, this man could have knocked me upside the head and took me.
I don't know. I mean, I tried. I was like, go.
You were like.
He's feeling you, Tasha. Go.
Also, here's another tip that I have that if you are going to pick good friends, okay? No, not you. You're wonderful. Even though you were trying to pimp me out to the basketball coach, but
Because he was a coach.
you were like, "Oh, it's a coach. He's a coach. Go get him." And I'm like, I don't think so. Anyway, he was kind of boring. But here is my other tip. This is not dating safety. This is just life safety. Okay.
Okay.
But if you're going to go out with good friends if alcohol is going to be involved because I'm here to tell you. So let me take you back to my little casino story, okay? I went to the casino. I've done a lot of things. Again, I don't know how I'm alive, but I went to the casino with this girl who was not really my friend. We had a good time, but like she was crazy.
Acquaintances.
She was crazy. But anyway, I digress. But so she literally was showing this man pictures of herself while I almost got abducted from the casino.
What?
So just know when you when you go out, make sure you have good friends who are
Of
not going
course.
to ignore you and let you get abducted. And also, I went to the casino with her twice. Why I went back, I don't know. But um the first time that we went, we had so much fun. But the guy was literally like she was showing pictures of herself and she was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh my gosh, this is me with straight hair and this is me with curly hair and da 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 da." The guy
She sounds
literally
lovely.
picked me up and was like, "Oh yeah, we're leaving." And I was like,
Uh,
Amber alert."
no, sir.
um, please put me down. He starts walking out of the casino. He tries to walk out of the casino with me in tow. And I'm like, um, no, no. So I start trying to wiggle my way out. Anyway, so he lets me down. His uncle's like, no, man, leave her alone. Thank you, Unc, because
I would have been throwing some hands.
I almost got abducted up in here. And my friend, where is my friend? She's showing pictures of her hairstyles to the drummer of the bass player of the band.
Oh no,
Okay,
no, that wouldn't have.
so then
No.
the next night we go out. We went to the same casino because we really liked the band. We went to the same casino. We didn't like our room because we did not plan accordingly and our room was really sketchy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she tries to pimp me out to these men so she could go and sleep on their recliner in their room. And I was like,
What?
really? What friend did I pick to go out with? She was like, she'll hook up with you if you let me go up there and sleep in your recliner. I'm like, this is not friendship. This is not friendship. So
No.
Tanya, please don't ever try to pimp me out.
I would never have done that to you. I would have been, I mean, I'm short, but I'm like, the saying dynamite comes in small packages.
Yeah.
I would have been taking out dude's knees or
Yeah.
something. Like,
Yeah.
no, you are not taking my Tasha. Not at all.
And you know what? I'm pretty scrappy, but also
I'm really scrappy.
I had a lot to drink, and so I was just kind of like, what is happening right now?
See, the thing is, I need good friends that will try to keep up with me because I'm bad about after a few drinks, I just kind of wander off.
Yeah.
I'm yeah, I'm really bad about that.
Yeah, me
I need
too.
somebody that's going to kind of, you can do your own thing if you want to, but just kind of check in, do a quick check, make sure I'm still kind of in the room or in the vicinity because I just randomly will wander off. I'm like, squirrel, and I'm this way.
Yeah.
So,
well, I think
keep up with me.
The most important thing that we just have to keep in mind is that safety is a priority.
Safety.
Yes. Safety is a priority. So do your investigation.
Yes.
Let people know your whereabouts. And if you're going to go out with multiple people, like if you're going to go like on a friend date or whatever, make sure you have good
friends,
trustworthy people with you.
Like us.
I will keep up with you. Make sure you're not getting crazy.
And I will keep up with you until I wander off.
And don't go to a secluded place with some stranger. Don't get tattooed by a man that you meet in the woods, especially in this day and age.
Okay. I will remember all this information. Yeah. I will need to.
Yeah. I feel like this is very important.
Yes, it is important. So I'll just go ahead and let you know. Next Tuesday, I will share my location with you once I get off work because I have a date.
You have a date?
I have a date.
Okay.
So I will share my location.
Yes.
We are meeting in a public place.
Okay.
You will be very proud of me.
I am proud.
I did not consider anything else, but he didn't even ask. He asked to meet like happy hour dinner in a public setting. So
good.
All good. I didn't have some guy trying to drag me out on a boat for the first date or something like that.
And I'm proud.
And feed me to the fish.
Yes, I'm proud because I feel like that's when I knew that other relationship was not going to work out.
So I will let you know my location.
Yes.
Safety. I've done some vetting and we'll talk later.
Yeah.
Off camera.
Yes. Also, before we go, Taylor Swift.
Oh my gosh!
Travis Kelce.
It's happening!
Are engaged.
Yes!
Morgan.
Okay, don't have that face. Stop making a face.
Don't have that face over there. I have not been this excited for any stranger.
I'm so excited. I don't know. It's amazing. You're a Swiftie. Okay, kind of. I've been iffy on. I've been iffy on Taylor. Like it comes and goes.
Yeah.
Like I like some of her music. It's fine. It's whatever.
Yeah.
I'm a big football fan, so I'm coming at it from the Kelsey side of
No, I
things.
love
But
both. I
I
love
love
Travis.
both of them though. At first I thought it was a publicity stunt.
Yeah.
I was one of those people. I was sick of seeing her during football games, but let's be honest, I get sick. I don't like seeing celebrities during football games anyway.
Yeah.
I'm there to watch the game. That's what I care about. I don't care who's there or who they're with or what they're wearing, yada yada yada.
Right.
But oh my gosh, I love this so much. I'm
I
so
was
excited.
so giddy about, and I saw the TikTok where the guy said that Taylor Swift just randomly announces that she's engaged on Instagram, like some random girl that I went to high school with. And he was like,
Yes.
and how am I supposed to work now?
It was difficult to work yesterday because I kept looking and trying to find all the pictures
Her
and
face
all the things.
is sick over here.
The social media manager is just disgusted with this. She's like, "What?" I was excited.
And the thing is, you know me, I don't care about love. I'm kind of like, whatever, you know. But
I do care about
I
love.
got
I
so
was so giddy.
excited. And the thing is, it's like I'm not even really a huge Swiftie. I do like her stuff, and I do like her more now than I did.
Yeah, me too.
I'm more of a fan of her now, and I'm a big fan of her since she has gotten to the point where she just doesn't care. She's living her life. She's having a good time,
Yeah,
and I love that. But I feel like this is somebody that I know is just announced their engagement, and I'm
I
so
just,
excited because I love
I
them
just,
two together.
I just love it. As soon as I just happened to open up my social media, I saw it from Barstool Sports
Mm-hmm.
first, and I screenshotted it and I sent it to you, and I was just like, "Stay calm, it's happening." And then I went and I did all the things. I'm like, "This has got to be true. It is true." And then I saw her Instagram post, and I
Yeah.
was just like,
Yes.
"Yes."
No, I'm super excited.
Yes, I am. I am very excited. It was very hard to work the rest of the day because I was just trying to find all the pictures, all the things,
Yeah.
you know, Taylor and Travis related. So,
Yeah.
and I've been kind of the same way today, honestly.
Yeah.
She muted our group messages after that. She is hating on us right now.
No, honestly, so when I respond to our group messages, most of the time she's the only person that I'm thinking about. I'm like, I know she's so annoyed by us.
I know she is. And you know she is when she never responds.
Like,
Like me and you can be going back and forth and she never chimes in.
most of the time I try to just respond to you because I'm like, I know she's so over me.
Yeah, but I had to start that group message with all three of us because it had gotten to the point to where my thumbs were hurting, okay? Because I would be texting both of you the same thing, and I'm just like, okay, this has to. I hate group messages, but shut up. Yes, my thumbs, my hands,
she's
everything
got
hurts.
she's got arthritis
I
in her
have
hands.
the arthritis, okay?
She has
Too
got
much texting hurts me. I gotta pop some ibuprofen. I'm done for
she has got
Shut up.
arthritis, okay? She can't
Look, this joint
text
has been swollen for 3 weeks now.
she can't text us both in different messages.
Hence the group message, because I hate group text, but it was necessary. Whatever. She's ready for this to end at this point. We're going to stop, and then she's going to be like, I think this may be the worst podcast ever. Y'all were horrible. What were you thinking? We were not.
That's fine.
We came into tonight blind because we're just exhausted, actually.
It's literally
Really.
my life.
I'm just so tired.
Yeah.
And I don't even know why.
It's perimenopause.
I'm blaming everything on perimenopause now.
Everything is blamed on perimenopause.
This needs to, because I know we're starting to run out of time, ma'am. But
We're wrapping it up.
wrap it up. So we're just need to do a whole podcast episode on perimenopause.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't look like that. You don't know because you don't know what it's like. You
The
don't know.
social media manager's like, okay, y'all can record your own podcast that week. I'm
You
not going to be in the room. Views just went.
That's when we'll have 2 views, and it's like perimenopause, and they're like, keep going, keep going, skip that one, maybe.
You will understand 20 years from now, okay?
This is your
Youngin.
warning right here. Do you
You
see
should
this?
listen.
No one warned us about
No,
perimenopause, so
nobody.
we are here as advocates for the younger females.
And I'm mad about it. I even said something to my mom about it a while back. I'm like, excuse me, why did you not warn me?
Yeah.
Like, I had to hear horror stories about menopause, but you didn't tell me anything about what happened before
Like,
that. Like,
why
no
did you
warning, no nothing.
Why did
Thanks,
you
Mom.
not tell me I was going to be so angry in my 40s? I would have liked to know that I was going to have some irrational rage going.
I mean, my filter is gone. The rage,
I'm
like, it's
literally running
bad.
people over with my cart in Kroger. I'm just like, intrusive
I,
thoughts are
I haven't
winning.
I haven't actually done that yet, but I want to so bad.
Oh no, the intrusive thoughts won that day. I slammed my cart so hard
You
into that man's
did.
legs, and he turned around, and I guess he saw the rage in my face, and he was like, I'm so sorry. And my daughter was like, he apologized to you for you slamming your cart into his ankles. I said, he probably could tell. He probably could tell
He
that I was.
knew. He
He
knew.
said, "Oh,
He
she's."
was a smart guy. He probably had a wife at home going through the same thing.
He
So
was
he
like,
knew the look. He knew not to
he was like
approach.
this hormonal crazy. Let me get away from her real quick.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Anyway, we
So
can wrap it up now.
we can wrap it up because she is sick of listening to us tonight.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to start paying her somehow.
yeah.
Like in
Pay her
Dr.
in,
Pepper or something.
pay
She's
her in
addicted to Dr.
snacks.
Pepper. Yeah, pay her with food and drinks.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's shaking. Dr. Pepper will make her happy.
got
It'll
you.
solve all problems.
We got you, boo.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to wrap it up.
All right.
Hope everybody has a good week.
Stay safe.
Stay
Safety.
safe. And yeah,
We'll see you next
that's
week.
it. Bye. Cheers.